We are really
James Gunn stands.
Yeah, James Gunn stand. We are. I mean, we are. It's fine.
Care.
But he deserves it. He is a master at convincing the audience to lower their guard, right? You're watching these things and you're like, oh, this is a great moment. Oh my God!
He's a bit of a crazy person.
He's a bit of a nut job. Well, I mean, that's the trauma in him, right?
Yeah. Something wrong with him.
So, right, yeah.
Because he's writing all this.
You think when he's writing, he's like,
that wife better be careful.
Have you seen the new Beavis and Butthead when they're old?
No.
Oh my God.
Is it good?
Funny. It's disturbing.
What is it on?
It's on Comedy Central.
Oh, where's Comedy Central?
You just got to talk into your remote or yell at the TV to put it on.
Mike Judge never really did anything else. He did Office.
What do you mean? He did Office Space.
I mean, yeah, but that was fucking
no,
30 years ago.
What are you talking about? You're so stupid.
Oh, he did Mike Judge historian.
He did King of the Hill too.
I didn't watch King.
Well, I didn't watch it either, but it was very successful.
If I didn't watch
it was very successful.
Just the top. Your top of your hair is cut off.
Oh no, it's not good. All right, sit back in there.
Get it right the first time.
Maybe you should grow a little bit.
Maybe my growth is stunted because of you.
Maybe Mom drank caffeine.
And took Tylenol.
Tylenol, yeah, it was Tylenol.
Popping those Tylenol.
It had to be the Tylenol.
The Unchosen Ones.
I feel like we've been gone for a little bit. Anything happen?
No. Quiet as can be.
We could do the whole show on what's been going on, but let's I think we could talk a little bit about it, but I think we're gonna save it for a special we're working on here. We're gonna do some kind of a cool, I don't know if it'll be cool. Maybe that's a little strong.
It's up for debate.
It's up for debate, right? We're gonna do a show that focuses on, we're gonna take one topic and then just really hone in on it and just do maybe like a half hour, 45 minutes on one topic, like a spotlight or a noir type episode. Maybe dim down the saturation, like make it a little black and white or whatever. Really just hone down on a
Snyder it up,
right? Yeah,
bunch of violence, blood.
But we have to talk a little bit about it. I think what I am taking away from it is that when push comes to shove, and people really do stand together, yeah, it makes a difference.
Well, money makes a difference.
Money makes a difference, right? Yeah, but when people stand together and say, okay, you've lost our business.
Well, right, but it's the money.
And that money, and Disney got freaked. Yeah. He got scared. Mm-hmm. Iger got scared.
They lost a ton of subscriptions.
He lost. People were revolting big time, and that's going to outweigh whatever those affiliates were going to do at 11:30 at night,
right. Which they caved to.
Which they caved as well, right. Because now they were losing money. Because now Jimmy Kimmel's ratings are sky high, right. And now they're losing money.
Because no one's watching cable TV as it is.
Right.
So to take Kimmel off now too, you might as well not even have those affiliates.
Right. You're now losing commercial money for a highly rated show now.
Yeah.
And every day you lose. That's millions every day. Right.
5 times a week.
So you can't. Yeah. You can't. You just can't. Money talks. Right. Money talks. But I really like that people. I mean, there should be more red lines. It shouldn't just be a late night talk show host. Yeah. There should be more red lines that are being crossed right now that people gather together.
Well, it shouldn't have come to that.
So I was what's the word?
Enriched?
No, enriched. That's totally wrong.
Hopeful?
No, I was
encouraged.
Encouraged. It's not it, but I'll use that. Right. I was encouraged by how everyone reacted to the FCC chair literally threatening as TV affiliates to take someone off the air because they didn't like what he was saying. I mean, that is as blatant a First Amendment violation as you'll ever see.
They'll say it wasn't, but of course it was.
If you can't see the difference between a company firing someone of their own volition
and public pressure,
as opposed to pressure from the government saying to, obviously they didn't want to fire him. They hired him right back.
Of course they did.
When the money talked.
Yeah.
Right. When they saw that they were losing subscriptions.
Right.
Like, oh, this ain't worth it.
The money they were losing was more important than the money they were going to get.
Exactly.
What it
Yeah.
all boils down
So
to. No one has any morals.
No.
It's all about money.
So even big, gigantic mergers can be stopped
Sure.
by people coming together.
I mean, you had both examples in one thing. You had public pressure bringing them on and the government taking them off, which is the censorship part.
And Bob Iger is a puss. Yeah, really.
Yeah. Well, he's just all about the money.
But let's get into the show though, because we could go on forever about this, and maybe we will on the special.
Well, most importantly, Cracker Barrel changed back to the old races sitting next to the barrel, because that's what I was pissed about.
That was immediate.
Which, again, fine. It was public pressure,
There was no reason to change their logo. No reason whatsoever. No. Right. And so, people talked. People spoke.
Fine.
And they gave the customers what they want. Not going to piss off the crackers.
I don't go there, but have your guy.
I enjoy Cracker Barrel. I like their food.
It's fine. Yeah. I mean, I don't know why they updated. Were they losing money?
I don't know. I mean, did they not know who their clientele was?
Right. I mean, that picture is their clientele.
Were they trying to get the beatnik crowd to come to Cracker Barrel?
I'm not gonna. All people go there.
A lot of it's a lot of families and stuff like that. But you just see the old man on there. It's like it's part of the whole mystique. And they were even going to change, take the decorations off the wall. It's like, what are you doing?
No, you like the racism. That's what you go there for.
I go there for the orange cream soda. I don't know what you're going there for.
Sure.
And the meatloaf. Meatloaf is solid. Yeah. All right, so back to our regularly scheduled programming where James Gunn is a genius. Because we are really...
James Gunn stands.
Yeah, James Gunn stand. We are. I mean, we are. It's fine.
Care.
But he deserves it. He is a genius. He is a master at convincing the audience to lower their guard, right? You're watching these things and you're like, oh, this is a great moment. Oh my God! I mean,
he's a bit of a crazy person.
He's a bit of a nut job. Well, I mean, that's the trauma in him, right? Yeah. So you're watching it, and you get silly scenes like Judo Master playing Scrobble with ads, right? Or Blue Dragon's giving a heartfelt speech, and you're like, oh, this guy isn't a Nazi in this world. He's just trying to do the best he can. And then Vigilante jumps through a window and slaps him in the neck repeatedly.
He's a bit of a something wrong with him.
Right? Yeah.
Because he's writing all this.
You think when he's writing, he's like,
that wife better be careful.
I mean, it was just out of left. I didn't expect that at all. And in keeping with that, even in Superman, James Gunn, even in a PG-13 movie, who expected Lex to kill Malik point blank like that?
That's one of the most out of left field things I've ever seen.
I can't even believe that movie got a PG-13 with that scene in it, because that was pretty graphic.
I mean, that's the only
That
thing.
was it, but that was pretty brutal. How badass are two vigilantes, too?
He's badass.
He is badass, right?
That's a crazy character.
Two vigilantes versus Deadpool. Who wins?
Well, I mean, you can't kill Deadpool.
Yeah, it's got to be Deadpool,
yeah,
right? I would like to see it, though.
Two vigilantes versus the Winchesters. Now, there's a fair fight.
I'm picking the Winchesters on that.
Sure.
Yeah. Because Vigilante has no superpowers.
No. Yeah.
But that was badass to see the two vigilantes. Vigilante is not a good person.
No, he's a mass murderer. He's just a mass murderer.
Kills, but in the ironic part, the ironic part of Vigilante in Earth X is that he isn't a frivolous killer. He only kills Nazis in that world. Because even when they were talking to each other, he's like, oh yeah, just like jaywalkers. Or he's like, oh, that's not the same. Like he has more of a moral compass in that world.
It was funny at some point. Somebody says, something, your world must be utopia.
Right.
Because the Germans didn't win. He goes, well, not really.
Yeah, right. Not really, right. It's just more hidden and maybe coming out a little
kind
bit
of the
more
same
now.
thing.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, I think that was the point,
Yeah.
Of what James Gunn was trying to do. He was showing this is awful, but we really have no leg to stand on either, really. Yeah.
I find it weird that they needed a warrant to go into a home.
I thought that too. I was like,
Nazi
why aren't
Germany.
they like the SS?
Yeah. That was
why?
weird.
Yeah. Why aren't they able to just barge in?
Right.
If
Why is
it's
that the
Nazi
same?
Germany, that was a little not in line with what that reality is.
That sounded like a democracy.
Yeah. Like, why did they need a warrant if it's I guess maybe there's a little bit of America left in that.
Maybe
in
it
that
is the
world.
American flag with a swastika on it.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I thought that exact same thing. Right.
Yeah,
I did.
Initially, like, why would they need a warrant?
Well, maybe James Gunn messed up.
He sucks.
I am disappointed that we didn't get G.I. Robot, but
I told you that was.
I know. I was
that
hoping
was too much.
Too
much. But see, he does a great job of putting the realism into the superhero stuff without going too far.
He goes real without being gritty.
He doesn't cross a line.
Yeah, it's like a filter. He filters out the grittiness.
Right.
But in some respects, his stuff is more real than some of even the Snyder stuff. Yeah. Oh, look, we figured it out. Once again.
It was funny too, all the signs he missed.
That was great.
The huge mural of Hitler. Shit, how'd I miss that?
That was like a Naked Gun moment. You know, James Gunn even said on the podcast that there was another joke, a gag in that.
Oh, with the mustaches.
With the mustaches,
yeah,
right? They were supposed to turn and look at a bunch of guys with Hitler mustaches.
That's a little airplane-ish.
And but that's why I'm saying Naked Gun.
Yeah.
He even said like it was too cartoony, I had to cut it out.
Yeah.
So it was like to the Mein Kampf on the desks. Then the guy who's with the Hitler mustaches. Then the mural.
Yes. Yeah.
How did I miss that? By the way, I have to do a mea culpa. Last week or last show, I said, I think Gunn finally made a mistake with music. I think he should have kept Do You Really Want to Taste It as the theme song? Because that was like so synonymous with the character now.
Yeah, but that was the first season.
I know, but that's such a great theme song. And I skipped through this new one. I mean, I enjoyed watching it once, but now I skipped through it. I hit the skip button now. I was wrong. Foxy Shazam, Oh Lord, is now even more of the Peacekeeper theme than Do You Really Want to Taste It was.
It works.
Stop questioning James Gunn, especially with music.
Not his music taste.
Yeah, just stop. He's like, he has an incredible way of matching these obscure songs with the moment or with the season, because this season matches that song way better than Do You Really Want to Taste It? It's more mature song. It's more like John Cena, especially in that last scene when he screams.
Oh yeah.
Oh my God.
With the brother too.
What a great scene. Yeah, and the brother's doing a great job too. The guy from The Office. Yeah. He's doing a great job. They really felt it. It hurt. You know, he's like, stop. Because like, what are we doing? Yeah, everyone's an asshole.
Everyone from every planet.
Everyone's violent. It was one of the most heartfelt, painful screams. And you got to remember, though, John Cena, they're like, oh, yeah, he's doing so good. He's been when he was wrestling, that's acting.
Right, it's acting, yeah.
That's still acting.
Sure.
Yeah, he's just honing it now, but he's really been acting for a long time.
Right.
Yeah, because wrestling is entertainment. And
saying wrestling's fake?
Wrestling is fake. Yeah.
Oh, no. Don't say
it's
that.
entertainment. It's hard to do. It's very athletic, but it is fake. It's not a sport.
No.
It's not a
sport.
It's not a sport.
Ooh.
Of course, how could it be a sport if it's predetermined? That's not a sport.
Well, but it's physical.
Then, yeah, it's physical. Is the circus a sport?
Depends on which act.
No one's running up a score trying to defeat anybody. It's not a sport.
It's a skill.
It's a skill, absolutely.
Sure.
Yes.
Yeah.
But wrestling is not a sport. No. And pro wrestling is not a sport.
Is golf a sport?
It's entertainment. Yes, golf is a sport.
Is that not a skill?
It's also a skill. Golf is a sport. Yes.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I think it's more of a skill than a sport.
Darts is a skill.
Yeah. If you can do
Bowling is a skill.
If you can do it drunk, it's not a skill or a sport.
Billiards is a skill. Right?
Billiards.
But golf requires a lot of physical. You gotta be. You gotta have. Yeah. John Daly. Well, John Daly. He's the exception that proves the rule.
He would have been the greatest of all time if he was not.
Right. Can you imagine what John Daly would have been if he took care of himself?
Right. Yeah.
Right.
I mean, he's
like the Mickey Mantle of golf. Right.
That's Sasha Bordeaux too. She has ties to Batman, I've heard.
Oh, yes. I did read something about it. I'm not familiar
Cyborg.
with her character in the comics, but I did read she's in the Batman universe somewhere. I don't know if she's a cyborg in there as well.
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah. And a lot of people were getting upset because they were immediately thought that James Gunn turned Justice League or Teen Titans Cyborg into a female. They did. They got really upset. It's like, dude, there's a million cyborgs in. You could have a cyborg in every universe.
Who cares about Cyborg?
Yeah, there's cyborgs in Marvel. There's cyborgs in DC. There's cyborgs in Image. You could have. Just because they're a cyborg doesn't mean it's the cyborg. Yeah, I think people are like, why they make Cyborg a girl?
That was worse than making Cyborg black. Which one did they hate more?
Well, Cyborg was originally black, so that's okay.
Or they make him a black woman.
Black woman. I don't care what she is. Just keep her on screen. They were also upset about Frank Grillo not having white hair to match the Creature Commando. But James Gunn he answers these people. He said, well, because they wanted to do it. And Grillo was like, let's do it. I'll dye my hair white. But he couldn't because he was already filming something else at the same time. And he couldn't dye his hair white. And I guess a wig would have looked dumb.
Yeah.
So they just like, it is what it is. It's fine. Get over it. Right. Sometimes get over life. Get a life. Yeah, and get a life. Really.
They're saying that door, that thing that opens the doors, could be a mother box.
I mean, it doesn't look like a mother box. No. They are also saying that Peacemaker's helmets could be from Orion, the new gods, because they do look a little similar to him. And James Gunn did say that he has a backstory for the helmets.
He has a backstory for everything. Yeah, every time they ask him, he says, I have that story.
Right, I have that story, right. He has the story of where Peacemaker meets Eagly. He's got everything. Like
he just can't do everything.
Yeah, how does this guy maintain any kind of personal relationship with it if he's just always...
I think he's a little bit of a savant or something, because there's a lot going on in that head.
He might have some kind of special switches going on in that brain, right?
And he's got a hot wife.
He's doing everything right. He's doing everything. He needs to write a memoir. Here's How to Live Life by James Gunn. I love the special intro on HBO for Superman. Did you see that?
Cool. Yeah.
That was really cool. I thought that's nice, and they're like treating it special. I love when Superman gets treated special.
It's gotten broke records for views.
Unbelievable. I'm so happy this is doing, like, how can, even if you didn't like the switch over, right? Even if you didn't like the Snyderverse ending and you're upset about that, how can you not be happy about this for the Superman character?
Sure.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. I have theory that if you like the Snyderverse.
But I did.
I know. Well, I don't care. I think if you like the Snyderverse, like, there's something wrong with you to begin with.
I like the Snyderverse so much. But I did enjoy the Snyderverse. I did.
I know you did.
Yeah.
Well,
but I'm very happy about this for Superman.
Sure, it's a different thing. It's more Superman.
It's more Superman. In ways, it's more Superman. Right. Yes.
So what's wrong with that?
Nothing. I'm just so happy everyone's loving it. Right.
And the Snyderverse is not continuing. So get over that.
No, it's not.
And switch over to this.
No. Here's a big litmus test for me personally. Okay. I showed it to the daughter. I showed it to the teenager. All right.
Should give her a name at some point.
I showed it to her. She was not having any of the Snyderverse. I tried. She liked Aquaman a little bit. Yeah. Because that was a little more light. But I tried. I said, listen, I know you don't like DC, but you gotta watch this new Superman. And she saw the clips of Crypto and stuff. So I got her to sit down and watch it. And as she's watching it, she's cracking up at Lex Luthor. Because, their generation, she's like, this guy's the biggest hater in the world. She was loving how much of a hater he was. I guess I never thought about it. Like, I guess Lex Luthor is the biggest hater.
That's what he said. He was just
His
envious.
whole thing is jealousy.
He's envious
right?
of Superman, yeah.
His whole worldview is just, I'm jealous of Superman.
He was the biggest thing, and then he came along, and now he's number two.
But they simplify it, like these teenagers, they simplify it down like, this guy's just the biggest hater. And she thought that was hilarious. And she loved Crypto. And then at the end, Supergirl. So she's like all in for Supergirl now. Sure. I think Supergirl could surpass Superman's box office.
Well, if you're going to get the women now too, sure.
Well, because now you have an established fan base. Right. Now everyone knows what this is. Right. So now you're going to get people, because a lot of people were a little hesitant. Maybe they saw it later, word of mouth. They saw it on HBO. Yeah. Now young people are like, oh, wow, this is cool. Right.
Well, if you've already got the guys, and then you can get the women too, and it's everybody.
I think Supergirl has a very good shot at surpassing Superman's box office total.
People are not going to like that.
I think it has a good shot at doing it, because Superman's going to be in it too.
Oh yeah, it's going to be
it's going to be great.
And Lobo's in it.
And Lobo.
Keep forgetting
I can't wait
Lobo's
for that movie. I can't wait for that movie. That's going to
And
be so
Crypto will
good.
probably be in it too. They're all gonna
Probably.
Be in it. Yeah, he's going to be
100.
in it.
What do you mean? 100%.
Right. And who knows who else is in it?
Yeah, it's going to be. Just can't wait. Can't get here soon enough. Can't get here soon enough. Yeah, but now they like even the daughter, even 13-year-old is wanting to see DC movies now.
Well, that's how you do it. That's
She has to watch Peacemaker. Hard no. I was like, hard no.
Why not?
No.
I'll show it to you.
Uncle Dave will show it to you. Come on, kid. I'll show you something.
Smoking yet?
I can't believe that Gunn already, on Howard Stern, he revealed that not only is Man of Tomorrow already written, he's already written Man of Tomorrow. It's already finished.
Yeah.
It's like, that's insane. But he also let it out that it's going to be a team up between Lex and Superman. Has to be Brainiac. I mean, how
Well,
could
he
it
put
not?
the script out, which has a head with a brain.
Yeah, I mean, it's got to be Brainiac,
Yeah.
right? I mean, what else could it be?
Sure.
It's got to be. So you got Lex Luthor, who he's you could look at him as an unredeemable character from what he did to Malik in the last one. But if you go back in the annals of supervillain history, you had Ocean Master. He murdered lots of people, and then you rooted for him in Aquaman 2.
Yeah.
Right? You rooted for Zemo in Falcon and Winter Soldier a little bit, right?
Yeah.
He became, you liked him,
Right.
Loki
Right.
killed Colston in cold blood, right? Became a great hero. So you could do it with Lex too. I think he'll do a great. Well, we haven't seen the redemption. Well, in the animated, in the What If, he was chill Thanos.
But I'm on board with what he was doing a little bit. He was just trying to get resources back,
And it was random.
right? He
was
wasn't
random.
being. It wasn't a dick about it.
Even Hawkeye looked at the urinal where it said Thanos was right. He was like, even he. And he snapped his kids and family away.
Well, it was random.
Yeah, maybe it was. With all this James Gunniness, he's just eclipsing Marvel.
Yeah.
Marvel's just trying to get a little word in edgewise.
Get their head above water.
Yeah, just releasing these set photos. I don't know. I guess there's like something in this photo that the Russos released.
Yeah. Well, the caption is "Look hard."
Look hard, right? I'm the front, in the foreground. I guess that could be an A, right?
Someone said that's an A, and then the steel beams make X's.
Yeah,
Like
I
Avengers
guess.
versus X-Men.
He did say look hard.
Or does it mean look at the hard stuff, like the beam, the metal beam?
Maybe. And then who's in the chair?
That's one of the Russos.
That's got to be one of them, right?
Does it make out? Someone said it makes out Wolverine's claws on the beams.
On the beams?
Yeah.
Wolverine's claws.
Yeah, they manipulate it to make whatever they want.
I mean, I guess you could say it's Avengers versus X-Men.
But
maybe.
the light is shining on those beams.
Well, those couldn't those look like X's?
That's what someone said.
Yeah, so Avengers v X-Men?
I guess that's not much of a tell. I mean,
Yeah, and they're just
kind of thought that.
I think they're just trying to get people talking about them again. Hey,
we're still here.
James Gunn is just Gunn's just a big moon.
Boy, they should've-
moving over Marvel.
They should have done what they could to keep him on. And
they
whatever.
let him go.
Could've-
Well, I think James Gunn told the story about Feige's like, you're not doing Superman, are you? He's like nervous about it.
sure.
Yeah,
He
he's
knew
like
what they had.
He knew what
Yeah.
they let go, right?
Yeah.
Right.
I mean, you could make Guardians of the Galaxy interesting like that.
Not only that, he created the Infinity Saga
Right.
in 5
I mean,
minutes.
you made a talking raccoon. Fantastic.
I'm sure the Russos will be fine. I'm sure this movie is going to be amazing.
It better be.
I'm sure it will be. In the meantime, I really enjoyed Marvel Zombies.
It was good. I thought it could have been a movie.
Yeah, it could have been a movie. I enjoyed it just being, I'm not a big zombie person, so I like the bite-sized episodes.
Yeah.
No pun intended. Or maybe it was. I really enjoyed Marvel Zombies. I thought they threw every character in there.
Yeah.
Everyone was involved.
Mm-hmm.
Even they had an Eternal in there. They
That's
had
who that was,
Icarus.
right?
That was
Yeah.
Icarus fighting Captain Marvel.
I think so.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
But what happened to the other Eternals? If they can't get infected, because
Well, was he infected?
I don't think so, because Friday said that that's not a zombie. He was just fighting Captain Marvel forever because there was a standstill.
Yeah, I don't know. That was a weird.
That was a little weird.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, so what happened to the other Eternals if they weren't infected?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, they didn't really explain that.
Hey, kid, it's not that kind of movie.
Yeah. I, don't think
I use that every time now. Everyone's asked a stupid in-depth question.
Hey, kid, it ain't that kind of movie.
I did like it, though. I really enjoyed it. Yeah, it ended on a very down note.
That's what
Downer.
zombie
Yeah.
movies always end on down.
They left it open, too.
Yeah.
You could have a sequel to that.
I doubt they would do anything.
You don't think
else.
so? Animation was beautiful. The what if? It's the what if animation.
It's good
Beautiful
stuff.
animation.
I think they. What's her name? Scarlet Witch.
Yeah.
She said she never remembered doing it. Like,
Yeah,
she
I
had so long
saw
ago.
that. She does. It was years ago. Years. So yeah. So people were upset about Blade being Ali in his likeness,
Right.
but that's because they made it years ago when they thought he was still doing it, or maybe he still is. I mean,
I don't know what's
people
going on
don't
with that.
know anymore what's going on with that. But how badass was Blade?
But that he wasn't voicing it.
No, he wasn't voicing it. No,
yeah.
but they made it in his likeness,
Yeah.
and it sounded like him too. So the
It was
voice
this guy, like, he subs in for him when he can't do a role.
Right,
This guy.
right. He was great. Blade was Blade
That was
Knight.
cool.
Blade Knight.
Yeah.
That was a badass character. Very, very cool.
The Thor, they did Thor well.
Everything was cool about it. I thought it was very, very well done. I enjoyed it. Very entertaining.
They do a lot of Thunderbolt characters. They really went heavy into them.
Thunderbolt. I love the Thunderbolt characters. Yeah, Yelena, and that was they had a couple of real voice actors. Yelena, that was her.
Right.
Yeah, that was her.
Was it
and,
David Harbinger?
David Harbour.
Sounded like
I don't know. I'm not going to look it up because I don't feel like
Who
it.
cares?
Maybe it was.
Let's just
I
say
don't
it
know.
was.
It was definitely Scarlet Witch. It was Olsen. That was her. It was not Thor.
No.
It was not Hemsworth.
no.
It was the three in the beginning. It was all three of them.
Right.
It was Riri, Kate Bishop, and Ms. Marvel.
Ms. Marvel.
It was all three of them. I like that. That was cool how it started off there and then off two of them right away. That was fun. It was like no one was safe. Right away, you knew no one was safe. I thought it was pretty cool. And then the Nova Corps keeping everyone prisoner.
Yeah, that was cool.
That was cool, man. That was
I thought you were
ominous.
Finally going to see Nova Prime, but
No, we didn't
Never
get to
seen
see it.
it,
Yeah.
yeah.
I like how they would just like keep like, nope, you're staying right here because we ain't letting this get out.
Yeah.
Because if it can infect Thanos,
Right.
it can infect everybody.
why not just destroy the Earth then?
You're right. Just destroy
rid
the
of
Earth.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why don't they?
I don't know.
Yeah, I
Couldn't
don't know.
they?
Hey, kid, it ain't that kind of movie.
What'd you think about Infinity Hulk?
Oh, that was cool.
That was cool,
Yeah,
man.
I would like to see like a whole thing on
Yeah,
him.
I like how he was just punching
Yeah.
into the air and wiping
How come he
people
couldn't
out.
just wipe everything out? I mean, Infinity Hulk can't beat everybody.
Well, I guess he was, but she had. Did you see how many zombies she had?
But he's Infinity
It went
Hulk.
on forever.
Can't he just like throw a beam out and take
Well,
care
that's
of
what they said.
everybody?
They said she had to amass an army large enough
Oh.
just to get, and all she had to do was get close to him
Yeah,
to
to
touch
touch
him. That's all she had to do because she's amazing, crazy powerful
Hmm.
as well. So I enjoyed it. It
was cool.
Yeah.
I kept watching it. I wanted to watch the other one.
I watched all four in a
Yeah,
row.
I went right away.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I like that. It was like 30 minutes. Yeah, you were
Take
done
a
in 2
break.
hours, like a little movie.
Yeah.
You were done. It was good. I do hope they do I hope they get a sequel. I hope they continue it because you saw at the end Riri survived.
Right.
Riri was still alive.
Because she's a genius.
That's right. She is a genius.
Son of a bitch.
And then out of nowhere, Daredevil season 3 gets announced.
Well, I mean, it did so well.
But they had literally said that season 2, the upcoming season 2 is where it ends. And then all of a sudden they just announced season 3 out of nowhere.
I got an idea.
Somebody got an idea.
What if?
Right. That was, I'm all for
So I
it.
guess he's not going to get a movie ever.
I mean, Daredevil works good. He can make cameos.
Yeah. Yeah, I know he works better in the series.
It's a good series. Yeah, the series works well
Gritty
for that character.
series.
Yeah, the grittiness of that
Yeah.
series works really well. And as long as you keep Kingpin in there too, in some way, shape, or form,
Yeah.
it'll be good.
I think they said he's not in the Spider-Man movie now.
Well, didn't they say that the results of Daredevil season 2 go right into the Spider-Man movie?
Yeah. But he was going to be in it, I think, and now they say he's not.
Maybe
gonna
he
be.
still is.
Maybe.
Maybe they're messing with him. Could be. Maybe it's just an elaborate thing to keep Tom Holland, to see if Tom Holland spills anything. You know how they like do they'll to find out who the leak is.
Yeah, they feed him information. False information.
Yeah, the whole thing is fake.
He had a bit of a scare. Concussion.
Yeah. Yeah,
Get back out there.
He'll be all right. Get out there.
out there.
Yeah, paint.
Go swing around.
And he's got Zendaya.
Yeah,
Get
well, I
out
don't
there.
care.
Get out.
Concussion. You see 3 of them? Shoot for the one in the middle.
No, I'm glad he's okay though. Him and there was another one like Henry Cavill got hurt on Highlander.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Did you see he's working
Now
out?
he's ripped more than
working
ever.
out in
Yeah.
the boot. So that guy's a weirdo.
He's a maniac. That's going to be great. Highlander and Voltron.
I've never seen Highlander.
Can't wait. Oh, yeah, I've never really watched the originals either. I've only seen bits and pieces. I was never a big fan of it. Yeah. But I will watch this.
Was that David Carradine? Highlander?
No, I don't think that was David Carradine. That was Highlander was, wait a minute, I'm going to get this without looking it up.
No, you're not.
Yes, I am. Highlander.
Plus 500.
Highlander, the original Highlander was...
Keep saying Highlander.
I'm stalling big time. No, the original Highlander was... we got to go through the alphabet. A is for apple. B, no. What was it? Damn it.
It wasn't David Carradine?
It was not David Carradine.
Looks like David Carradine.
Yeah, maybe a little, I think. No, David Carradine was Shogun. David Carradine was Shogun. Yeah. And Kill Bill. No, it was...
Guy Fieri.
Boy, you're a bad guesser.
Horrible guesser. Diners, drive-ins, and Highlanders.
It was Christopher Lambert.
Right.
Christopher Lambert and Sean Connery. Christopher Lambert, I always get him confused.
He looks like the Punisher guy.
He looks like the Punisher guy.
Also Mickey Mantle.
And he played Mickey Mantle, right. Come on.
Thomas Jane.
Ooh, wow.
Where'd that come from?
That was good. Don't pass out. Right. I always get Christopher Lambert looks a lot like Thomas Jane. Yeah, he's one of those.
Maybe they're the same person.
Maybe they are.
Let's start that.
Let's start that. And then, I also wanted to mention Thunderbolts again. Mm-hmm. I've seen it now, I think maybe 5-6 times.
That's a problem.
It's like a therapy session for me.
Another problem.
I think that is a tentpole. The more I watch it, the more I think it's a tentpole Marvel film. One of the best, top 5 Marvel films.
Whoa,
yeah, top 5. That's right.
I'm going to name movies. I'm going to name movies. You tell me.
Well, I have a list here. I brought up a list of what they consider the top Marvel films. Right.
When you say tentpole, does that mean just good or like important?
Super important,
but not necessarily the better movie.
No, and both.
Okay.
Yeah, both. It's both. Okay. A tentpole film is like it's important for the story overall, and it's an incredible quality film. In the genre, in the series. Yeah. I think it's one of those. I think it belongs up there with Civil War, Infinity War, Endgame, the first Iron Man. It belongs up there with those. It's that solid. The character development in that movie, and also the climax at the end. You're such a child. You're a child. You're just a child.
Climax.
You're just a child.
Climax at the end.
So here are some of the top Marvel films according to this is Rotten Tomatoes. Oh. All right, so we got number 1. It's Black Panther.
Wow.
Yeah. Now I would say if I'm choosing which one I like better, I'm saying Thunderbolts. But I could see how Black Panther is a more important film.
They're putting that the best overall?
They're saying, well, they're going by their ratings. It's a 96%, 96% critic and 79% audience.
Well, I got the highest ratings.
96%, yeah. So they have Black Panther. I personally put it above Black Panther. Endgame, I don't put it above Endgame. Endgame is still above Thunderbolts, right?
I don't put Black Panther above Endgame.
No, I wouldn't either.
How could you do that?
But we're just going on a list. Okay, it's just a list we're going off of. Okay?
I don't like the list.
Okay. It's a baseline. It's a baseline, right? It's just a baseline. It's like a lie detector test. You have to ask your name and your occupation.
Those are not admissible in court.
Iron Man. Now this is interesting.
Yeah, it's not above Iron Man.
I say it is.
How could you say that?
Because it's a better film overall. Iron Man is super important. I don't think it's as important a film, but I think it's a better film.
Okay.
Than Iron Man.
But if you put them together, importance and better films, it outweighs Iron Man?
I would say Thunderbolts is a better overall film than the first Iron Man. Yeah. Yeah, I do. I think it's more powerful. It's a more powerful film.
You better be careful when you go outside.
Thor Ragnarok. Love Thor Ragnarok. It's fun. Fun as hell.
That
Maybe
might
the most
have the best
fun.
replay value.
That might be the funnest Marvel film of all.
Highest replay value.
Yeah, huge replay value. Yeah. But I put Thunderbolts above it.
Yeah, I could see that.
Definitely. Spider-Man No Way Home.
I don't love that movie.
Overrated, in my opinion.
I don't love that movie.
Overrated. I think Thunderbolts is better than No Way Home. Yeah, I enjoy it. I watch it when it's on.
Yeah.
but you're really just watching it for when the 3 Spider-Man come together,
Right.
right? And it's just up till then, it's
a bit of a mess of a movie.
A little bit messy in my opinion. Yeah.
I don't watch it when I see it again.
Spider-Man: Homecoming,
It's a good movie.
good movie. I think Thunderbolts is better.
I don't agree.
No,
I put Spider-Man above Thunderbolts.
the Homecoming you think is better?
She's more of a classic character.
Yeah, you're wrong.
I don't know why we do this.
Shang-Chi, underrated film in Marvel.
Very good film.
Very good.
Yeah.
Very good film. But I think Thunderbolts is above it.
Yeah.
And then you have, what about the Guardians films?
No, those movies are fantastic.
You think all 3 of those are better than Thunderbolts?
I think that's the best trilogy movie. The best series in that
it's
thing.
Captain America. Captain America's
I'd
the best
rather
trilogy.
rewatch the Guardians. I think they're better movies overall.
They're great, but Captain America has... Come on, Captain America has Winter Soldier in it.
I know it's a more
and
gravitas.
Civil War.
The character's more gravitas, but I like those movies better. They're better rewatchable
I think
movies.
you're fired. I think you're fired.
You can't fire me.
I'm keep trying to though. But anyway, I just wanted to say that it's the more that people watch Thunderbolts, I think more people are going to realize, especially as it ages, more people are going to realize just how powerful and how good that film really was.
Yeah. That's the most like movie of the series I've ever seen. Like, it's not even like a comic book movie. It's like just a basic movie. It's like an action movie, a basic action movie.
It was
more than
it was
Marvel
just
movie.
incredible the way it built up and the way they developed each character, and then how the enemy was really not the enemy. The enemy was within one of the characters.
The enemy is inner me. The enemy is the inner me.
It just the way they did it.
It was great.
And that the ending. It's one of the best endings, I think, of all of Marvel, of all of superhero movies. It's one of the greatest superhero movie endings, in my opinion. And I think for a lot of people, maybe you have to have some kind of background and relate to what was going on for it to really be powerful.
They were able to
but
end
that's
that.
a lot of people. A lot of people have mental health issues.
But they were able to like put a cap on, like, end that movie. Like all the other Marvel movies, they all go into something else.
Yeah,
So it's hard to, like, put a
there is the
stamp on
scene
it.
at the end with Fantastic
Yeah,
Four.
but I mean, they kind of put a stamp on it, like ended that.
Yeah, it is a self-contained film. Yeah.
It's more self-contained.
It is. It's just every time I watch it, it's like, wow, I'm blown away by that movie. I really am. It's a triumph. And it's just one of those things that's going to age like great wine. It's going to be one of those films that people in 10 years are going to be like, Thunderbolts is one of the best MCU movies ever made.
Like Gremlins.
Or Gremlins 2. Yeah. You got to make sure you specify.
Way different.
So I'm going to assume that you didn't watch any more of the Alien Earth.
Boy, you are on your game today.
It ended on a big cliffhanger.
I will go back and watch it. It's
You
just not
will?
on my top. It's not
All
on
right.
my list.
You'll get to it.
I had a lot of things going on.
Yeah.
Black Rabbit. I had a bunch of stuff.
Black Rabbit is great.
Fantastic.
Yeah, I'm not as far into it as you are yet, so
so good.
don't spoil it for me.
I won't.
But did anything with Bateman right now? I watch. He's my spirit animal. That guy is great.
Yeah, that's like that's one of those like shows that are going to go down all time.
It's that good. It's getting
very
that good.
I think it's that good. of a
Really?
show. Yeah.
Wow. Yeah, it is.
It's a Breaking Bad type. It's not as good as Breaking Bad, but it's that level of show.
It is great. I can't wait to see the rest of them.
Everything about that is
It is
fantastic.
great. But so get back around the Alien Earth. I think it's worth it because it ends on a huge cliffhanger. You're probably going to be pissed off at that because it is it really doesn't resolve anything. But I do like where it ended. If we're going to get a second season, if we're not getting a second season, I'm really pissed off. But if we are getting a second season, I'm happy with the season.
Is it doing well?
A lot of people were talking about it.
Seems like it's getting a lot of publicity.
Yeah, they said it usurped Netflix for the number one spot in streaming for a while. So Disney for a little while was beating Netflix with Alien Earth. So it had to have been doing well. They had Olyphant though was on Olyphante. Sorry, I mispronounced it. He was on some podcast or something, and I like that he threw out there.
Let me tell you this: I am guilty of sending Jon Favreau and Dave Filoni a text that said, "Just a reminder that neither me or Cobb Vanth are dead."
And I was like, yes, because I am like the biggest cheerleader for getting the Marshal show on Disney Plus.
Called The Marshal.
I love that. I would be great. It would be so great. I know I'm probably one of the only
I
people.
can't wait to hear, why are we getting the Marshal? Who asked for the Marshal?
I did. I asked for it. I'm putting it out there right now. I asked for the Marshal. If we get the Marshal, I asked for it.
Well, they got one then. They got one viewer.
I want the Marshal show so bad. Because he's just great in everything he does. Yeah. And he was great in that. And he's the modern day John Wayne. He really is. He plays that character to a T, that quick draw, Western guy. And he's doing it in Star Wars made it even better.
They should put Josh Duhamel in that.
Oh, no one will know who's who.
I know.
That's another one. Josh Duhamel and Timothy Olyphant.
I want them
those two guys look exactly alike too.
I want them in a buddy cop movie.
Maybe if they do the Marshal, like the bad guy in the other town, the other Marshal.
Freaky Friday 3.
Switch bodies.
But they're just the same body. So you don't even tell the difference.
I'd watch that. I'm there for that. I want that. Yeah, I want that really bad. Plus, he deserves a rematch with Cad Bane because he would have won that quick draw. He would have won that if not for that idiot deputy that was distracting him on the side. It was all his fault. He was going to beat him.
Did you have money on that?
Yeah, no one beats Timothy Olyphant in a quick draw. Nobody.
Everybody knows that.
Everybody knows that. Okay, so you're going to be so happy I have comics this week for comic time.
Oh, good. A bunch of them, I hope.
Okay, so ready? I have so many. I have so many to show you. I feel like Vigilante.
Oh, let's flamethrower them.
I'm so excited. So I got my Deadpool Batmans.
Oh,
came
wow.
in. Yeah, they came finally. This is the cover A.
That should go on the wall.
No, you're just a wall whore. You just throw everything on the wall.
But that's a cool cover.
It is cool, but I have better ones. Check it out. Look at this one with Crypto and Jeff the Shark.
That's cute, but it's not going on the wall.
It is cute. Ain't it like that?
Yeah.
Isn't that cool? I love that one. I had to get it.
That's a Deadpool Batman variant?
Yeah.
How ridiculous.
Why? Why is it
no Deadpool? They're just selling comic books.
It's different cover artists. They're
I don't
allowed
like
to,
it.
But there are different stories in there from
that's a different story.
Yeah, there are stories in there from some of the other covers too.
Okay, that's different.
Yeah. Look at that one.
That should go on the wall too.
You're gonna run out of room real quick. Batman Wolverine.
That's a cool one, too.
Isn't that cool? Love that one. This was a variant. We love variants.
Do we?
Yes, we do. But wait, there's more.
Jesus
Deadpool.
Christ.
There's more Deadpool Batman. This was the special that I got. The Joker and Deadpool. And I got all the different variants of the same cover.
Remember when you were talking about how you hate variants and you don't want to buy variants?
I never said I hated variants. I said there were too many variants.
And you bought 30 of them.
I can't help myself sometimes. Like I love that cover. I love it.
But then you had 2 Jokers.
Yeah, this is so fun though. I love that. And this is the gray and this is like I don't know what this one is. No, what is this one?
I don't like that one.
This is a virgin. Your favorites. You love the virgins. This is another virgin, but with full color, right? And then this is the trade dress. The trade dress.
Okay. You get 3 of the same comic.
I did get 3 of the same comic.
Loser. You get 3 of the same comic.
They're really cool.
Boy, did they milk you.
Man. And then I also got in the Punisher Red Band. All right, Frank is back. The real Frank Castle, Punisher Red Band. Check it out. How cool is that one? See all inside? It's all different pictures of the Punisher and the skull.
What does Red Band mean?
Well, it's like like a Red Band trailer where it's R-rated. You know, like a Red Band trailer. Am I speaking Chinese to you?
I asked you what a Red Band is, and you explained it by saying it's like a red band.
No, I said it's like a Red Band trailer.
What is that? What's a Red Band trailer?
For a movie trailer, a Red Band
what
trailer.
What does Red Band mean?
In the beginning, when it's red instead of green.
That's it?
Holy crapola.
What does that mean?
You don't know that?
No.
You're doing this podcast and you don't know that?
No.
A Red Band trailer?
No.
Wow. So when a trailer... Okay. We have to take time out in comic time to educate Dave. When you're watching trailers in a movie theater, right? Normally, what does it say? This is approved for all audiences, and it's green, right?
Right.
Okay, but when it's red,
right,
that means the trailer has questionable content in it. Usually they'll only show that during an R-rated movie.
Oh, okay. That was easy, wasn't it?
It was annoying to me. But this is a Red Band book now, so it's got lots of death and lots of the fun stuff in here. You got the Punisher.
Yeah.
Right. Pretty cool, right? You're jealous. You don't have any.
I could buy him if I wanted to.
I don't know if I think these are polybagged inside.
Polybags?
Yeah.
What does that mean?
You know what that. You're a 90s kid. You know what that means. Which comes to, check this out. This is going to be, I'm going to open these because we're on the show. These are Blind as a Bat polybag.
That doesn't sound right.
Blind as a Bat polybag special edition of Batman #1s. Now you could get, the regular edition, but there are special, some special edition, limited editions that are snuck into the bags. You don't know what you're going to get.
Well, what's it worth? The limited edition?
I bought 2.
What's the limited edition worth?
I have no idea, but they could be very limited and very valuable. If I get one, you want to open them?
What if I give you money right now, unopened?
What do you mean? Let's make a deal?
Yeah, I'll buy it from you right now.
Well, as you know, as a 90s kid, this is very difficult to open these.
Yeah.
Very difficult.
I used to open everything.
You did?
Yeah. I wanted to see it.
I even still have my Superman 75, that's the Superman,
I opened
sealed.
that fucking
Well, I bought one to open, but I have one sealed.
Yeah.
Yeah. But these I got to open because you don't know you could have something amazing inside.
That would be cool. Like if they did Blind as a Bat, they should do a Batman Daredevil crossover. Call it Blind as a Bat. They missed out on that.
I mean, they are doing crossovers now.
That'd be a great crossover. Blind as a Bat, Daredevil.
Send it in. Send it into Marvel. All right, so ready? Here we go. Fun with scissors.
That's an awful big knife to do that with.
It's a scissor.
Scissor?
Ready?
What kind of scissor is that?
Okay, here we go.
It's a scissor you cut one of those big checks with.
I'm doing it. Oh, this is painful. I'm cutting a poly bag open. I don't even know. I don't know either.
What am I looking for?
Me either. But let's just find out. Oh,
that's cool.
Jimenez, Stanley. Oh, it's an art germ. Remember
Is that contagious?
That's the guy I had an issue with. No, I'm not.
Cut it up.
Cut it up.
Why did you have an issue with him?
Remember, he was the guy I tried to get. I tried to get him his autograph on 3 very expensive books I bought from him.
You gonna get that signed?
And he wouldn't sign them unless I bought something from his table as well. So I left in a huff. And I had a witness too from CBCS that I had to bring over. And even the witness was like, "That's terrible." He was like, "That's just awful. That's an awful practice." He wouldn't sign it. I spent literally like $60 on 3 books that I bought of his, and he wouldn't sign them unless I bought something else from his table.
Let's make an example right now. Cut that up. Cut it up.
So I don't know. Is this that's really cool looking though. Look
cool
at that.
cover.
He is a great artist. I that's why I bought the books in the first place because he is great. He is a great artist.
Is that the cover, or is there an inside cover?
Yeah, that's the regular cover.
Right.
Ooh, I got a special one.
Special.
Can't be that special.
No, you're not that lucky.
I'm not that lucky, right? I'll look it up and see how rare this one is. But it is a special one. So cool. I'm happy already. All right, number 2. Now, a gambling person that is responsible would say, I already got a special one. Let's keep this one sealed.
No, that's no fun. Let's shoot for the action. Let's see what happens.
A degenerate gambler would say what you just said.
Yeah, but the special one can't be worth more unsealed because you don't know if it's special and it's sealed.
No, right.
So
no,
what's
we're
the
gonna do it. We're going for it. That's why I bought 2 of them.
It's Schrodinger's cat.
Ooh, highbrow for this. That's too highbrow. Watch your mouth.
Not highbrow. It was in the Big Bang Theory. How highbrow
That's
could
right.
it
Well,
be?
that's why everyone knows it now because it was in the Big Bang Theory. All right, ready? Number 2. Ooh, it's another foil.
They're probably all foil.
Variant cover by Jorge Jimenez or George Jimenez.
Right.
That's pretty badass too. I don't know if it's rare or not.
Are they
I'll look
all
it up.
foil?
I don't know. But that was fun. See, I told you I should have kept them sealed.
Then you don't know what you have.
No, I
Try to sell it as the rare one sealed.
No, those were too cool. Those were two cool covers. I like those, the 2 I got. There's so many of them. There's 54 variants of this damn book.
Are they only
Isn't
sealed?
that crazy?
Do they only sell them sealed?
No, I think that was just a blind bag. I don't know. It was a gimmick. And I thought it would be good for the show. That's why I did it.
Write it off.
Write it off. Right. It's a write-off. It's a total write-off. Then, holy shit, wait till you see this. This is really cool. Giang, one of my favorite artists. Remember, they were going to release a Spider-Man 94 sequel to the end of the comic version, to the end of the cartoon. Check out this badass.
Oh, that's cool.
That's badass, right? Now, even you like that, right?
That should go on the wall.
That should go on the wall. And it's got a certificate.
Oh,
cool, right?
How much is that?
I don't remember. I really don't.
Those all came together?
Huh?
You got all those in one
Yeah, because I order everything at once and then they just ship it all together.
That was a good haul, though.
It was a good haul.
Because usually they suck, but this is a good haul.
This is a good haul? Oh, is this Dave approved?
Yeah.
That's
First
bad.
one.
I'm a sucker for anything, black suit Spider-Man. That is just badass. John Giang. He's one of the best out there.
That would look nice.
That would look nice signed, right? In silver, right? Or white.
Or white.
Yeah, white. Yeah, I might. He's always at MegaCon, so.
Oh, yeah?
I'll get him next year.
Last time?
Yeah, he's always there.
Oh. You didn't get it? You got something signed?
I've had like multiple books signed by him.
Ooh, look at you.
Best friend. So then also they've announced that they're going to the next crossover is going to be Spider-Man and Superman.
Yeah.
Remember the old book? Mm-hmm. The old book, the one I have right on the wall
big
over
one,
there.
the giant one?
Yeah, the big one right there. I have it over there. Yeah. That was the original. There was actually two. People don't know that there were two.
I think that's mine.
That's not yours. You think everything's yours. Then there was another one that came out. The original one was 1976. And then there was another one that came out in the 80s. And that one in 81, Treasury Edition, number 28. And that one actually had the first Superman versus Hulk appearance or a confrontation. There was a little confrontation between the two of them in that book. But now they're going to be doing, just like they did with Batman and Deadpool, there'll be a million covers. And because it's Superman, I'll be contractually obligated.
Contractually. Language mouth.
I'll be contractually obligated to buy every single cover because it's Superman. So that's exciting. You going to buy any of those?
Nope.
Why not?
I
Why?
don't buy comics.
Why not? Comics are fun.
No, because you buy them, look at them, and you throw them in the closet. I'd rather gamble with my money. Like an adult.
I'd rather lose my money like an adult.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to be pre-ordering this. Absolute Batman Annual, #1. Check out that cover.
Is he fighting? I heard he's fighting white nationalists.
Well, it looks like that here. They all have these white hoods on their head. It's a badass cover. Love that cover. The synopsis says that it's the early days of Absolute Batman. How did Bruce acquire his Batmobile? And what was it like for Black Mask's party animals when Batman first hit the scene? So I don't know if these guys with the masks on are Black Mask's minions or if they are white nationals or if they're, I don't know. But I got to have this cover because it's just too cool looking. And then they also showed coming out in Absolute Batman #15, they showed what Joker actually does look like. And check out that cover. It's like a Joker card. And that's what Absolute Joker looks like in his final form.
So is he some sort of alien or something?
Well, the story is that this Joker is the opposite of our Joker, where our Joker is total chaos and anarchy. This Joker is all about order. He discovers something called the Omega particle. It's a fundamental force that proves the universe has a specific ordered purpose and bends towards quote unquote justice as he defines it. So his thing, instead of being chaotic, is he wants to keep everything in his vision of order.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, and he's able to use this Omega particle to obviously turn into this monstrous thing. Because of his understanding, Absolute Joker can leverage the Omega particle to exert power and control over others as they deserve, according to his interpretation of the universal order. So that's pretty cool. I love that cool looking, how it looks like a Joker card and the profile of that. The mantra kind of reminds me a bit of Violator from Spawn, a little bit.
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah.
But Violator's like a big fat. Well, when he's in his human form, he's a big fatso, right?
He's a clown.
Oh, yeah, the clown.
He's a clown. But when he's in his Violator form, he kind of looks a little bit, a little reminiscent of this. I don't care for how you disparaged heavy people.
When I say that, did I say that out loud? That wasn't sensitive?
Not sensitive, no.
I'll work on it.
You try to be more punk rock.
Call
okay?
HR.
Try to be more punk rock. All right, go watch Superman again. Come back, do better.
They have shirts, but they're probably junk shirts.
What shirts?
There's shirts that say like kindness is punk rock.
Yeah,
I've seen, but
you
they're
should
like,
get one.
I know, but they're like, I think they're garbage made.
Well, why are you calling it garbage?
Is that not punk rock?
That's not punk rock either. To call someone's creation garbage.
I just think it's kind of. I don't think they're made well.
You need to watch that movie at least 6 more times.
6.
Yes. You're not getting it. It's not seeping in. Not seeping in. I have to tell you, I was at the second to last Marlins game, which was against the Mets. My buddy is a big Mets fan. And I met him down there to go to, because they were trying to make the playoffs.
They lost that last game.
They blew the whole season.
Just like the Mets.
They won that game we went to, but then they lost the next game. They won the one we went to.
I know.
But I have to tell you, I had this horrifying, awkward experience. I was a Karen.
Oh.
Yeah, inadvertently. I didn't know I was.
How are you inadvertently a Karen?
So it's not my fault. I was framed.
I'll tell you.
I was framed. So we're sitting we got about total with all of us, we had about 6 seats. Yeah, 6 seats total, right? Where at the end of the row, there were still 4 seats left.
Yeah.
And there were people there already when we got there and we met them. There were people sitting in those 4 seats at the end of the aisle. So we got there, we sit there, we start, everyone starts talking to each other. They were from New York too.
Yeah.
So we start talking to them, camaraderie, it's fine.
Ugh, I already hate this story.
So they get up and leave. I didn't know they left, but they went, concessions, bathroom.
Yeah.
I don't know, they got up and left, right? Maybe half an inning later, another group of people come and sit.
I can tell you already, I don't like where this is going for you. I can tell you that.
Another group of people come and sit in these seats.
Yeah.
So I just said, and then my friend had also gone with his kids. They went to the bathroom and get some. So it's just me and my wife sitting there, like covering the 6 seats that we're in.
Yeah.
Right. So these people come and sit in the seats that were being occupied by the other people we were talking to. Right. So I just thought they were people coming and sitting in empty seats that they found because it was already like the 4th inning.
Right.
So it was late it was already, halfway in the game. Yeah. 4th inning. So they come and they sit in the seats. Oh. And I just
You're an asshole. You're a huge asshole.
I just said,
mind your business, man.
Because I thought they were the other people's seats.
Not your problem.
Probably not. I should have I should have just not said anything. So, but I just said, oh, actually, people are already sitting there, and they're like, oh no, these are ours. These are. I was like, oh, my bad. I thought because there were other people sitting. He's like, yeah, they were probably taking our seats while we weren't here. And I was like, oh yeah, I like reach my hand out to like shake the guy's hand, and he leaves me hanging.
Good for him. Good for that guy.
And the people that were there in the beginning were white, and the people that came.
Oh my God, you're a racist piece of
white.
shit. You pile of shit. Excuse me, white people are sitting there. Wow.
I was horrified.
You should be.
I was horrified. Yeah.
You just assume that
I was messed up for the rest of the game.
You assume that the people of color were stealing, is what you did.
No.
Yeah. So it sounds like.
No, I did not.
We'll be back next week. You need some sensitivity training.
I just thought the people that were sitting there first, it was their seats. I thought it was
because
their
they
seats.
were white.
No, just because they were there.
And how could white people be wrong? How could white people be wrong?
I would have said the exact same thing.
Would you have?
Yes, I would have.
Don't know.
I would have said the exact same thing if it was reversed. I swear to God. But I know how it came off, and I bet this guy thinks I'm a racist.
Well, yeah, I think you are.
I swear to God, I'm not. Yeah.
Well, then tell the second part. So were you called ICE right after that? That wasn't cool.
That was over the top. I shouldn't have done that.
No. And did they sat there the rest of the game?
Yeah.
Oh, how awkward was that?
Super awkward for me because I was right next to them. Super awkward for me. And especially since he left me hanging, wouldn't shake my hand because he's probably pissed at me, which I understand.
Yeah.
Yeah, it wasn't my finest moment. It wasn't my finest moment.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
But see how you can easily fall into a situation?
I don't think you easily fell into anything.
I swear, I just thought it was the other people's seats because they were there already.
Yeah, but that's what happens when you don't mind your business.
Yeah, you're right.
That's what
you
happens.
see? And I usually do. And I usually do.
Right, but you saw white people losing their seats and you thought, I've got to say something. This is not right. Not in my America. Right? That's what was going on in there. I know what's going on.
I swear that didn't come into it at all.
Maybe you should go to a baseball game in Earth X. Maybe you'd be more comfortable on Earth X. Go and see a game.
So here the new in the NBA, they're going to be what? Mm-hmm. What is that?
Did you see? Oh, what is that?
Did you really? I mean, what a self-serving asshole!
How did that get there?
Is that your fantasy baseball trophy?
It looks to be a fantasy championship baseball trophy that was recently won.
How long did it take you to win that one?
11 years. What's the difference? I won one.
Congratulations.
You're welcome.
You have been trying to win that league for a long time.
Yes.
I have won it 5 times.
We'll cut that out.
I was happy for you that you did finally win.
I'm still underwater, by the way, in fees.
Right,
even though I won.
11 years of fees.
I'm still not broken even.
No, you didn't break
with
even.
That win.
Right. That's a long that's a grind.
Hard
man.
to win.
Fantasy baseball is a grind and a half.
I'd say a nightmare.
Oh, it's a nightmare because it's every day.
20 weeks we do. It's so stupid.
Every day. That 20 weeks regular season.
Yeah. And it was a 2-week championship.
I had a 2-week championship.
Which
right.
I was behind, way behind.
Every day you need to look at your lineup, make sure there's not a rain out, make sure somebody's not playing for whatever reason.
And it's not even, it's in between games. It's
the
not
pitcher
even like,
matchups.
Sure. Yeah.
You gotta make sure that for the next week you have enough pitchers because then you get those Tuesdays and Thursdays where nobody's playing and you can get hammered on those days.
And I'm always getting hammered.
And you
on
always,
those days.
you always have less guys.
Zero lineup.
I always have less guys than the guy I'm playing.
Time.
Right. And then when I have more guys than the guy I'm playing, I do shit.
No, you do
and the 2 guys that the other person has hits home runs.
2 grand slams.
Yeah, 2 grand slams.
Yeah.
Right. It's
Every
a grind. Fantasy baseball is a grind. So okay.
Thank you.
Okay. Are you happy now?
You're welcome.
Yeah. You did. You deserved it. You played a great season. You won our league.
And I'd like to say that's it. I'm done.
No, you'll be back
I've
next
got to
year.
contend for this.
You should quit.
I should.
That should be the end.
No.
You should just go out as a winner. Hit that high note. You know what? How George does it.
I guess there are no small diseases, only small actors. All right, that's it for me. We're good, everybody.
I know, but I got to repeat.
You got to repeat.
Got to repeat now.
You're not repeating.
Why not?
No, I'm going to win it next year.
I'm going to repeat.
I'm back. I was in first place again this year.
Wait, but you didn't end in first place.
No, but I ended the regular season in first place.
That's fine. I believe my name's on that ball.
We just lost all our viewership. You realize that? Fantasy
I don't care.
Fantasy baseball might be the most boring thing you could possibly talk about. But no, I want to get to the NBA, that NBA rule. Did you hear about that?
Yeah, I've always thought about that.
Right. So they want to introduce the when a player at the end of a half or at the end of a game, I guess.
Well, at the end of a quarter.
At the end of a quarter, right. Right. At the end of a quarter, they throw up a
Hail Mary.
A Hail Mary shot. Yeah. Right. And so to entice people to do it more often because they're worried about their field goal percentage or whatever.
I wonder, like, before a guy does that, does he think about it? Is this going to screw up my average?
Right. It's going to mess up my percentage. Right? So it's not going to count anymore. Right. If you throw it up as the clock is ending.
It counts against the team.
Counts against the team percentage, but not the individual percentage. Right. I think that is cool. And I think I would take that a step further in football, something that I've wanted them to do forever. If a pass gets tipped.
Right. If an offensive player touches it.
If anyone touches that pass from a quarterback, it gets tipped.
Right.
And then it gets intercepted.
Right.
Right. That shouldn't count as an interception.
But on the offense.
Right. No, on the
Not
offense.
On the
right. Well, I
if
guess
the defense is first to touch it, then that's
true.
your
Because if
fault.
the defensive player touches it, then that's the quarterback's fault for throwing it into his
offensive player.
But if an offensive player touches it, or bobbles it, throws it in the air, or tips it, and then it gets intercepted, how is that the quarterback's fault? That's not the quarterback's fault. Right. That would rewrite the interception rules. Sure. Eli Manning would have like 100 less interceptions.
A lot of interceptions.
Because that happened all the time.
Yeah, some of them are just bad tips.
Yeah.
The guy tips
Why should that count towards the quarterback?
It shouldn't.
It shouldn't.
No.
We've done it again. We've done it again.
I wonder, like, if guys really think about that before, like with the NBA thing, do they think before they haul it up? Like, do some guys not do it because they don't want to mess up?
I bet you there are some people.
Because I mean, it messes up with your.
Yeah.
But how much does it mess you up?
Well, some people like to be, they're well, you know what? It could affect some people. People are afraid of when they got to finish above a certain percentage for contract talks.
But I mean, how many times are you doing that a year, and how many points does that
maybe
go?
Maybe a handful or something like that. It's probably not that big a
deal.
I
mean, you play 82 games. There's 4 quarters.
But I like that they put it in there because then it's just everyone will do it without any hesitation.
Right.
And you want that. You want to see a long shot at the end.
Yeah.
You want to see that.
Well, it's a good little rule.
I think it's a good little rule, but I would like the NFL to adopt it with interceptions.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yes.
So Goodell, he watches. I'm sure he watches. Of course he does. I think he commented last week.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
He's just a pseudo name.
It was Good Roger. It was Jolly Roger 659.
Yeah, 69.
Yeah, Jolly Roger 69. I think that's him. I think that's Roger Goodell.
Yeah,
he watches our show.
He hate watches us. What do you think about Bad Bunny being the halftime performance?
The minute they announced that, I was like, ooh, that's a powder keg.
Why would they? Do they know what they're doing when they do that? When they step on that anvil?
I don't know who's on the board that selects these singers.
Goodell has to have something to do with it.
I'm hoping that we're just picking a very insanely popular artist, which he is.
I know, obviously, but do they realize what they're the shitstorm they're putting out?
I don't know. Maybe not. I'm not sure. I would like to be in that room. That would be fun to. Hey, somebody's got to be like, you do know. I'm like, I'm all for it.
Yeah.
Bad Bunny, let's go. Sure. But you do know what's going to happen.
You do know none of his songs are in English.
I am going to have fun just thinking about the heads exploding at home. I'm going to have fun watching that.
I would like a box underneath in people's homes.
Oh, like the Eli Manning broadcast, the Eli and Peyton broadcast, but instead it's in like people's homes watching like...
Hate watching
it.
And I love I can't believe they got someone who isn't American to do the
stupidity.
halftime.
The stupidity in this country.
Tommy Lauren. Did you see the Tommy Lauren interview?
Yeah. It knows no bounds.
And she goes, sweetheart, he's Puerto Rican. He's American.
Yeah. There are still people in this country today that do not understand Puerto Ricans are Americans. They're people, they exist in real life. You couldn't write them in a movie because you'd be like, that's not realistic. It's too stupid. Right. These people
How could you
exist.
not know that?
These people exist.
Yeah.
Right. He's one of the most popular worldwide
He's
entertainers.
Taylor Swift level popular.
He is. He's just underneath her.
Yeah, he's
just
crazy
her. Right.
popular.
Crazy popular.
So if you think you not watching is going to make a difference, or who is going to be watching, it's not going to make a dent.
You go ahead and not watch and see if it makes a dent.
They'll be fine.
Go ahead. Do it. Protest.
It could be the most watched Super Bowl of all time.
Go ahead and we'll see what the numbers are at the end of it. We'll see what the numbers are. Right. Yeah.
It'll probably be a great show. I mean, I don't know much of his music, but who cares?
Well, he's a great entertainer. I don't know much of his music any either, but when I've seen him on Saturday Night Live, like, he's a really
very good host.
Very good host. He's funny. He's actually hosting SNL season premiere.
Yeah.
Right.
He's a talented guy.
He's a super talented guy. And he puts on a good show. And isn't that what it's all about? Put on a good show. And there are going to be probably cameos from other people too.
Well, he was in the Super Bowl when Shakira did it.
Oh, he's
already been on the Super Bowl.
He's already been on the Super Bowl. Right. Right. And I don't think anyone cared that Shakira was Colombian when she did it, right?
No, because no one's paying attention to that. If you're paying, it ain't that kind of show, kid.
Hey, kid. It ain't that kind of movie.
I'm looking at something else when Shakira's there.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's fair. I was perusing cable the other night, and like I used to do, where just like a crazy movie would come on, I would find so many great crazy movies that would come on late at night on HBO, and just for whatever reason, I was looking through, trying to find something because I didn't want to start something new, like streaming wise. I was just looking for something, and I was the end of something on HBO. I don't know what the movie was, but something ended, and then this other movie came on called Freaky Tales. Have you seen Freaky Tales? You watched it, right? So I just left it on. I was like, I had heard about it, like, I think Pedro Pascal is in this, and I didn't know what it was or anything like that. So I just started watching. It was like, it totally took me back to when I was a kid, and I was watching HBO late at night, and this weird movies would come on, and it would like be the bedrock of like all the like movies in my Rolodex now. And this felt like one of those old movies from the late 80s, early 90s. What a great...
It's all over the place.
It's all over the place. So funny. Yeah. And it like reminded me of, if I had to describe it to somebody, I would say it was like a cross between like Tarantino Grindhouse mixed with 1980s Steven Spielberg Amazing Stories. Remember that? Came on like Sunday nights. Yeah. And then just a splash of black exploitation.
I didn't know Riri Williams was in it.
Yeah, she was in it too. There's a lot of people in that movie. And Tom Hanks. Tom Hanks pops up. And they actually used his real background. Yeah. He was like a hot dog vendor at the A's, at the Athletics, Oakland A's stadium. Yeah. And then he's the
Coliseum.
At the Coliseum. And then he's the video guy recommending movies to Pedro Pascal.
Him and Pedro Pascal in a scene.
That was cool, man. Yeah, that was like, whoa, what am I watching here? And it's such a dinky movie.
I wonder if he gets paid for something like that.
Maybe he knew the person who was making it or something like that. Favor. It seemed like a favor part, right? Right. Because there's no way he was doing it for more than scale.
No.
Because he wasn't getting Tom Hanks money in that. No. Probably not Pedro Pascal either. I don't know.
It must have been on a while ago.
It seemed like a lot of favors were being pulled for that movie. Yeah. But it was super fun.
The part with the Nazis in the beginning.
Oh my God. Great. It was so much fun. Yeah. And then at the end with the basketball player with the samurai sword. It was just crazy.
That's the best part of the movie. That end is crazy.
It was so much fun. I enjoyed watching that. I think I watched it again then, like the week after, just because it came on. I was like, I gotta watch this again.
It's probably better if you haven't seen it yet. Watch it on enhancing drugs.
Yes, mind-altering substances do that movie well.
Might be better like that.
Yeah, it probably is. It is one of those films. Yeah, I didn't know anything about it going in, and it's like this whole thing about this green energy in Oakland in the 80s. Yeah. It's so great.
A little bit of Last Dragon in there too.
A little bit of Last Dragon in there too, right? You could throw that. Well, I said black exploitation, right? So that covers it, right?
They had the glow in there.
The glow, right? It was so much fun. It was one of those just
Too Short's in there too. You probably didn't know that, but Too Short.
Yeah, Too Short's a rapper, right? The rapper.
He's
Too Short was the rapper voiceover, and also there was a character. Too Short.
He was the guy. I think he was on stage. One of the guys.
He was the guy on stage, but then the narrator was Too Short.
Right.
But I think those are two different people.
Well, no, Too Short. The narrator was
the real rapper.
The Too Short.
Right, and then the guy playing Too Short in the movie was just an actor.
Right, but he's playing.
He's playing Too Short. Pretty much. Right. Yeah, it was there was so much stuff in there. Yeah, so much 80s goodness in that movie. If you have a chance to check that movie out, it's worth your time.
Apparently,
Freaky Tales.
If you're from Oakland, it's like you really get some.
And you're really right.
Stuff.
If you're from Oakland, like you really get it. Right.
I got some people I want to get rid of.
Oh, we haven't had one of these in a while.
Time to thin the herd.
Well, you might want to activate your Infinity Stones first.
It won't work otherwise.
It's not going to work without the CR2535 batteries.
That's why it hasn't been working.
There you go.
Just checking.
I told you, it doesn't work on me.
One day. So these people who go to Halloween horror nights.
Oh, I know where you're going.
And they buy these little, what do they call them? These little necklaces.
They're called the Deathly Afraid necklaces.
Right. They should call them baby bitch necklaces. Why would you go to Halloween horror nights?
Right.
If you don't want to interact with, I mean,
that is really that is a. I'm not usually into the terminology that some of these people use, but if anything was ever a beta, it's the people wearing these necklaces, right? Just don't go.
But I mean, there are like designated scare zones. Yeah. So you don't really you might get someone to pop out at some point, but it's not a big, not a constant.
So I don't like Halloween Horror Nights because I just don't like horror in general.
Right.
I like more psychological thrillers, and I don't like people jumping. I went once and I almost hit somebody. I ended up hitting the person I was with by accident.
Sure was.
It was an accidental backhand. Okay.
That's what you tell the
We're
cops.
not going to go there. All right. I'm already in trouble from the baseball story.
Well, you are a horrible human being. It's all coming out now.
I don't like that. I get, very defensive.
That's what it is. I mean, that's
I don't like that. So
it.
I don't go because it's not my cup of tea.
Right.
But if you're going to go, you're going to wear a necklace that says "Don't bother me." Like, really? What is that? Yeah. Like, the only time I would say that's acceptable is if you're there with, like, maybe, I don't know, kids or something. But it's not really a kid thing, right?
If you're going and the kids like it and you're getting scared, that's not a good look either. Not a good look around the kids.
Right. Yeah. And now, wait a minute. Now, do you have to buy these necklaces?
Yeah, I believe they're...
Oh, so they're making money on it.
Of course.
So it's a genius. So it's a genius thing.
It's genius. Of course it is. It's genius.
Right. So they're making money on the necklaces so you don't get scared.
Yeah,
in addition to the ticket that you buy.
Sure. And all the food.
Wow. Talk about a sucker.
I mean, the Deathly Afraid necklace is $20. I mean, they probably sell hundreds of them. You know what I mean?
Right.
I mean, it's genius. Wow. I guess
they
get to keep it.
They get you to buy the ticket, which is probably like, what, $80, $60, something like
Probably
that?
more than that at this point.
And then you got to throw another 20 on if you don't want to be scared at the scare event.
And it's only like the scare, it's not like it's all day. Like that's only a couple hours.
No, what does it
Halloween
go
Horror
from
Nights.
like 8 to midnight or something
Something
like
like that.
Yeah.
It's not a long time.
Right.
So you don't want to get scared. You're not going to the haunted houses, I gather.
The whole thing is haunted
Why are
houses.
you there?
Why are you going?
Right.
Yes. Get rid of these people. Now, what would be, I think, up your alley is if you could wear that in public and people just don't bother you.
I would never take it off. Ever.
How much would you pay for a no one bothers you in society necklace?
Take all my money and my future earnings. Could you imagine? No one will ever
people
bother
have
me.
to respect it, or ICE kidnaps them in a van.
Yes, only hot women.
Now that would be a good use of ICE.
Dean Cain could do that.
Right. So you could walk around and you wear this "Don't Bother Me" necklace, and no one in society would have to. And what about at work though? You have to take it off at work.
I would wear 2 at work, just in case.
Double bag it. You'd be double bag it. You double bag it at work.
You could have like an only 10s necklace where only 10s can bother you. Is that
little exception on the necklace?
Yeah. And if you don't know, don't bother me.
That was super misogynistic.
Hey, at least I'm not kicking people out of seats because they're not white. You know what I mean?
I did. I should have never told you that story.
You're never living
I really
that
should have
down.
never told you that
No.
story.
Keeping that.